this live. We haven't got our other daughter with us today. She's at home doing some of the stuff that needs being attended to. My oldest daughter's here into helping us, which we do appreciate.
I'm being forced. I got a gun to my head.
She's taking the mic, by the way.
I'm more jokeful than the other one, so.
So basically, as you can probably see, we've been blocked by the lady claiming to be the owner of this land. Now, the police have been, we've been to see the police, and
I will turn this down.
And also, we've had a phone call from the police as well, who said, well, we're asking reasonable questions. It's not as if we're not asking reasonable questions. They've got all the evidence we've got in this folder here. So basically, we had a conversation with her on the 7th of December, as she wanted to sell the land to us at £25,000. Now, our solicitor said to us, we need to ask for proof of ownership. We asked her for proof of ownership on the 7th. She totally ignored our request, totally and utterly refused. We sent her a
apparently the chat didn't work.
What, on here?
Yeah, on the live stream. Jemison just told me. She
Oh,
said
so
it's
how do
disabled.
we deal with the chat, sweet?
I have no idea.
Do you want to ask her?
I think we'd have to restart again, otherwise. So, goodness.
They might be able to leave a comment. Can they leave a comment?
That's what the chat is. That's exactly.
Okay.
Or just leave your comments at the end of the live stream. I think we'll just do that.
Okay.
Because I don't really want to start all over again the third time. You're making me look bad.
So basically, my daughter is really helping.
Trying my best.
Yeah, it's her first time
I'm not good
helping us with a live stream on YouTube without
I'll log in onto the channel itself and see if I can do it, and then you can keep streaming.
Oh, Jim's gonna do it.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Much appreciated.
Don't flirt.
That's my oldest. Well, no, not my oldest.
I'm your oldest daughter.
Middle. That's my middle middle child helping me at home. So basically, we sent the notice of discovery. Bear with me a second. I'm going to read this out to you. Now, the police have already. I've got a copy of this as well. Notice of discovery. Thank you for getting in touch with me recently on the Facebook app Messenger to advise me the opportunity to purchase the land shown above and more accurate representation of the bottom of the page. Very kind in allowing me to have the first offer to purchase the land. That, as you will know, it's not registered on the land registry at the moment. Before we go any further, we need to look at the costs of using solicitors to create an agreed sale of the land in question. I will like to ask for the following the following details provided in writing. You offered me the land at 25, the cost at 25,000. Please can you confirm in writing what person from what company has been inspected the land in question for the proposal of sale to agree the violation of the cost of the land you offered me for purchase. Upon confirmation in writing and confirming the above, we will ask you to, we will also seek to find accurate quotations for the land. The value of the land mentioned, I hope you would agree that getting a few more validations of the land, this will affect the current update of the value of the land. You have mentioned that currently you have some documents in your possession regarding the deeds or who may own the land you are trying to sell. Please can you provide me a photocopy of all those documents you have so we can inspect them to confirm the land ownership. As you are aware, HMR Land Registry and the titles has no full mention of owner. And you may be aware you cannot presume you own the land unless you prove documentation and rights of ownership. Thirdly, upon validation, it's essential for the land value correctly as it is a piece of property including both value of the land itself as well as any improvements that has been made on it. This is not to be confused with the land value, which is the reasonable value of land, assuming that there are no leases, mortgages or anything else at present that would otherwise change the site value. Value increases with demand of land exceeds the supply of available land, or in particular piece of land. C4. As you are aware, we have been paying you rent to you to use this land for our animal welfare sanctuary. Please can you provide us with an up-to-date receipt of all rent payments you have received from us since we started paying you? Must be supplied in writing. We are happy to work with you, but please understand that the land property to be sold, the owner of the allotted area has to be provided a documentation of proof of ownership and complete the registered title A and the charge register title C under the HMR registry. Currently researching the land you are trying to sell, it has no freehold ownership, and there has no benefits of right of way and no conveyance position. From this date, the 10th of December, it is very important during this transposition that transparency of possible purchase of this land that you offer, that all communications response must be written and signed for by the possible landowner, as this will be required when the final completion and sales agreed. In confirmation, veil price and the aforementioned land. I am waiting for your reply and looking forward to reviewing the documents you have in your possession so we can decide whether to continue with the purchase before committing ourselves. We will provide you with a copy of validation, which we've already got a validation already on the land, and also my middle daughter has also did research.
You can call it
as
Gem,
well.
you know.
Gem, yeah, Gem.
They know who
yeah.
does the live stream.
So Gem has done research, and she said it's not even worth £25,000. Her current price was between 5,000 to 10,000 is what she researched.
She went online and found a few like strips of land that people were selling, and it was around £10,000.
Yeah.
And it was 2 acres just like ours, and it was a strip just like ours. So it was
so she
10,000.
obviously has been doing a lot of research. So basically, if you're unsure of the ownership, we will be happy to fill in the land registry application. First registration called obviously it would be the FFR or whatever. We will be also showing we have a vital interest in the land
I'm gonna turn the
we
heater on, it's
currently
cold.
we are currently situated on. So basically these were sent to her on the 13th and she's completely ignored us. Instead, do you know what we got instead? A lovely eviction notice instead. So basically that was because we are now believing at this moment in time that that with the fact, I mean, we sent documents over. She keeps sending us eviction notices, and we sent her a letter of fault as well. And basically, right, so when she sent the eviction notice by email and the first time round, she must have blocked our email straight away.
Yeah, you did say that in another live stream as well.
Yeah, so we took a screenshot to what it was said, and then we basically told the told people, our team what was happening, and basically we Chris has very kindly sent this off to her instead. Please find attached your notice of fault served upon you on behalf of Mary. Evidence is needed to prove ownership of the land in question. 7 days without reply to this notice will be a notice of default, which please get in touch with Mary and provide proof of ownership and avoid any potential legal action against you. So basically we sent her this notice of fault and opportunity to cure. You have been previously asked to provide evidence of ownership to the land we are currently occupying for our animals, so we could purchase it from you legitimately, whatever that means.
Basically for real.
If
Legit.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sweetheart.
Legitly, yeah.
You have failed to provide us with such evidence, and you have now 7 days, an additional days to provide evidence.
Which is obviously past, and now
She's totally
we've
ignored.
also paid until you said the 13th of February, right?
Yeah, we paid up
And
until the
just I think it must have been yesterday, because the notices that they've put on said yesterday's date. So they must have put all this up, all the fences and all that shit you can see behind us, yesterday, and we've come back to it this morning.
So it says here, there's been no attempt to provide us with proof of ownership within 7 days. You will be in default, and we will not be paying you for the land you do not own. Now, basically, she sent us an eviction notice without real reason. Now, according to our solicitor, Ralph and Co., the first eviction thing, saying that she should never even sent it because it was totally wrong. Solicitor,
I have a feeling that the bank played up and you didn't pay her on the 13th, but you did on the 19th. I think that was her chance of having a reason to get out of her bullshit that she's made up.
Yeah, she's
to kick us off, because we know what she's done now.
Yeah, we know that thing. So basically, she sent her after we sent her the notice of fault to her. She came back with another eviction notice. So basically, she was waiting for our reply. So basically, Chris has very kindly told me to copy and paste this, and obviously I copied and pasted what was basically what was basically said. Thank you for your notice. We have been informed that you need to respond to our notice of fault before we...
I can't tell what they're doing down there.
There's a car lingering down
Yeah, just off your lights.
there. We don't know why. It looks like we've now got a car. Look like gonna.
I don't know what they're doing. But...
We don't know what they're doing, but it seems to be. There is a static at the bottom of our gate at the moment. Probably they're trying to intimidate us.
Well,
I
we
don't know.
that. We don't know.
We turned off the car lights so basically to let them know they can come up, but they're just literally just staying there with the lights on at the moment.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna.
Oh, they're coming now.
Okay, it seems to be coming. So I'll continue to read this email. Thank you for your notice. We've been informed that you have to respond to our notice of fault before we may decide to leave the land or not. You have 5 days to respond. It will place you in default. This means that you have ignored all our notices to you in regards to who the owner of the land is, and therefore we are not obligated to take directions from you. And this was sent on the Wednesday, the 12th of January. So she has basically and utterly ignored all our notices in regards to who owns the land. Now, we've also been told as well, now she claims that she has inherited the land.
Yeah, but her friend also said it wasn't mentioned in the inheritance.
Yeah, her friend came up and tried to intimidate the family and said, oh, I know for a fact she owns it, but it's not mentioned anywhere.
If he knows.
How does he know that she owns it? Oh, there's a car coming back down. I'm not sure if it's in reference to them.
Yeah, same one.
It's the same one.
Don't know.
So basically,
no, but what I was going to say, if he knows she's
how does he know?
Let me finish my sentence.
Sorry, God.
Goodness, I wasn't even going to say that. I was going to say, if he knows that she owns it, like fully owns it, then he prove it. He bloody prove that she actually owns it if he actually knows.
Well said.
Like, that's what I was going to say.
How does he know? Because like we got told by the solicitor.
Prove it himself then.
How does he know? Has he seen any evidence, or is it just hearsay?
Have you seen evidence, mate? Have you?
The other thing is as
Pushing
well,
buttons now.
she sent us another eviction notice as well. And in the end we had to send, Chris told us he sent the, he told us to send he told us to send the letter of default to her.
Bro, you got another car lingering now.
We've got another, I think it might be the same one.
I don't know.
So
Dad said that some in particular person has a silver vehicle.
So basically, so I'm just trying. Well, notice of default. Here we go. These were put in order originally, but obviously we've been down the police station. They've taken all the evidence, and that because obviously the only way to get access to our animals is over the
It's
fence.
going through over the barbed wire fence, which obviously I'm lightweight, so I can easily do that. But Peterson kind of struggles because he doesn't climb over the way I climb over.
So the notice of default, because she's in default now, because she's refused to actually produce any evidence of ownership, and she definitely hasn't given us a rent statement.
The car. I was trying to sit up
So
properly.
the thing is, if you're a legit business,
yeah, you wouldn't cause any theft or shit.
if you're a legit business, you would give proof of ownership straight away, and also you would reduce as a rent statement, which we've never had either.
Okay, Jem said that the comments are open now, so I'm keeping a lookout for comments.
Yeah, so please do comment and please subscribe to our channel as much as
Or
possible.
don't, we can't force you.
Yeah. It'd be
And
nice
the
to-
sense of humour here.
So yeah, so basically, the notice of default. This is what Chris has done. I'm very grateful for his help, and I know that we've got a team of people that are, are helping us, and we've got some really good locals who have said she doesn't even own this land. She's never had. And basically, she's taken all our signs down.
Taking everything down besides our cameras and the poultry's locks, because obviously we'd kill her if she took them.
Well, you can't say that on live.
I didn't mean it literally. If she's dead tomorrow, it's not because of me. I just meant it as a joke, yeah.
But the thing is, she's taken down our locks as well, and replaced with her own locks. So she's in default. We're under natural God's law as well. So she never told us that she was a business in with her husband.
Yeah, I think she's gonna really regret it when she well, hopefully we'll win this.
Well, we've been told by locals. We've been told by locals. Some of the locals here
Like
are
she
really
keeps
good.
saying she owns it. Like she never.
But she won't prove it.
Yeah, that as well. But when we first met her, my dad keeps saying, like, when we first met her, she said it was her land. Never said it was her husband's or she inherited it. She just said it was her land and she wants £200 rent each month. That's about it. She won't say like anything else. She didn't even say it was the money was going into a business. We thought we were paying her personally, but then we just found out like we're paying a business. I think it was her husband's business or something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's her husband's
we won't
business.
say what it is because we'll be done for slander, obviously.
Yeah, so we're going to be careful. So the notice of default. Now you have to remember under natural God's law, sort of thing, natural law, and not under the government rules and acts and statutes. So acts and statutes do not apply to us whatsoever. Now, this is my last notice to you regarding the land we now own. As you have not responded to the notice of discovery which was sent to you on the 13th of December 21, and the notice of fault we sent to you on the 10th of January 2022, you are now deemed to be in dishonour and in fault. You were given plenty of time to provide proof of ownership, but you failed to do so. Thank you for your silence, as this is evidence of an agreement in law. There should be no further correspondence with you regarding this matter. It has now been resolved. But the thing is, if you need to be honest when it comes down to proof of ownership, because the thing is, like what our solicitor at Ralph and Co has said to us, she can't go down the legal route.
Okay, apparently I had the wrong video. The live stream. I was looking at the other one.
Oh, okay. But you can think.
Yeah, Jem's just commenting a lot.
Alright, thank you. So basically, like Ralph and Cole's solicitor said, it doesn't seem that she owns it, because if she owned it, she would have gone down the proper routes to do things properly. I mean, obviously, if you're following acts and statutes, obviously we don't follow acts and statutes because we are living women, living men. So we're under natural God's law, where everybody else obviously might follow.
No, Jem said make sure you say my comments.
Yes.
Yeah, she said she claims she owns it, but also says someone owns it and not her. It's hard to actually believe anything. I see what you mean by the high fence they put up to block your car access. She also said that the chat's open and be careful. Okay.
Right, thank you.
I said it now, Jem. Don't kill me.
So basically, our solicitor, when she gave us the eviction notice, because she totally ignored all our notices in relation to who owns the land. Basically, yes, we paid rent. Yes, we did pay rent only because we thought that she physically owned the land, and we found out
we've
that
never
she doesn't.
we've never actually rented or brought land. We've only done that with property, like houses. Like we have a house that we rent. Like we don't know if they actually own it, but you know.
Yeah, but the thing is,
We're living
that,
in it.
so
You're welcome, Jem. She just said thank you.
oh, okay. So basically, she's ignored all our notices completely, utterly, and ignored.
She's not ignoring them, she's avoiding them.
Exactly, she's avoiding the questions.
Yeah.
And the police said that we're asking reasonable questions, so why are we being ignored?
Like even if she just gave us a rent statement, that's better than nothing.
But she won't do it though, because
she's
doesn't.
avoiding the question and giving us, and she's basically kicking us out because we know too much. That's like murdering someone because they've witnessed something.
We've been
They
told.
shouldn't have.
Yeah, exactly. We've been told by our
I
solicitor.
know that's a horrible way to
We've
put it,
been
but
told
you know.
by the team that are behind us, helping us out. They have also said she's trying to get rid of us because we know the truth and she doesn't want to get done for it. Too late, because thanks to the team like Chris that we've got, well, that's the point of I've got a supporter letter I want to read out. I'm not going to give the person's name.
I mean, if it's Chris, you already gave it away.
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to say who it is. This letter of support is intended to support the current squatters, so they say, which is really, really good. Which is good. I'm pleased. Thank you.
You're getting too excited. You're making it lag.
Sorry.
Oh, I hate that ain't the
Mary-
same vehicle coming up right now.
Oh, yeah, it looks
Giving
like.
me the creeps.
Yeah, we've got this vehicle that seems to
I've locked
be.
my door. Well, I normally
seems
do
to
that
be
anyway,
coming-
so.
This is like this.
Oh, at least put the lights down. Oh, blinding.
Yeah, I wonder who it is. I don't know who it
Blinding me
is.
so much, honestly.
Oh, it's the same car that's going up.
No,
and-
it's a different car.
Oh, it's a different car.
The other one was a long silver car. I don't know what it was, but
Oh, okay.
that's just
So that's
that's
good.
a regular car.
It's all right. We're a bit cautious because we've had people come and intimidate us.
you know that one time there was a silver vehicle up where the gravel pit was? That's
Yeah.
the car.
Oh, okay.
I think
So
that's
we're a little bit caught. We're a little
that
bit
person's
caught.
car there, the
okay.
S.
So we're a little bit
I won't slander
cautious
it.
at the moment because obviously they're doing this to intimidate us because they don't want the word to get out.
We know who's on her side. That's what we know.
Yeah.
That's why we're worried. Well, we're not worried.
So this is a letter of support I'm going to read,
Have
and
they
he's
started
done a
anything
really
else
good.
up
He's
north?
done a really good letter, and we're grateful for that.
Jem said, please be careful.
This letter of support, which is intended to support the current squatters, Mary Jane and her family at the Berry Street Small Holding. This may be used as evidence if needed. It is to my knowledge and belief that the current occupiers of the land have claimed squatters' rights, which means because no one has proven ownership of the land they are currently occupying, the land is deemed ownerless.
My watch has gone inside out for some reason.
Possession is 9/10 for the law, and the land is therefore theirs. The land is neither registered on the land registry. To my knowledge and belief, the current squatters are being threatened with eviction by a stranger claiming to be the owner of the land. This alleged owner has not provided any proof of ownership, and Mary has been paying rent to the person previously. This is to my knowledge that Mary has asked the alleged owner of proof of ownership before she could proceed with payment for the land, which is allegedly now for sale. She has been instructed by a solicitor to do the same. If no deed titles can be shown, then there cannot be a legitimate sale.
You could just say legit, not legitimate, or whatever you're trying to say.
An alleged owner is actually not the owner of the land. It is to my knowledge and belief that Mary would like her money back for the rent she has paid to someone who has provided no proof of ownership to the land, so it seems she has been paying a stranger. It's to my knowledge and belief this matter does not.
I'm sorry, you can see my whole hand in
It
that.
is to my belief that this matter does seem very suspicious. Now, suspicious has come up lots of times from different people. And the police has said the word suspicious. This person has said suspicious.
Jem says, if you feel in danger, leave. Even if you stay on the live, do not put your lives in risk.
Oh, bless her. Thank you.
That's my sister.
I don't think, if they're watching this live on the Berry Street Smallholding, some of the locals...
She even said, everyone watching, please like and subscribe to the channel to show your support. It really does help. Get
please
the
do subscribe and help us.
Yeah, listen to my sister, guys. Like and subscribe.
Yeah. To my knowledge, that this matter does seem very suspicious, and that Mary suffers with several palsy and learning disabilities, and the alleged owner has taken advantage of her to commit fraud and extortion for these reasons. And he signed it, and the police have got a copy of your support letter, and thank you so much for that. It's much appreciated. I know he's also a member of our team that are currently helping us with this, with saving our land. If all this could be sorted out, if she just proved ownership and given us a rent statement.
She did say she really fucked herself up on this, because she said that she didn't have no problems with the deeds, and then she said that she can sell without the deeds, so she's put herself in a hole.
Well, right, so basically going back to 2020 when we took on the land, so I'll go for a little bit of a story. So basically 2020, June 2020, basically she said that she physically owned the land herself. She didn't say a business owned it, she didn't say it was her husband, she didn't say it was anybody's, but solely hers.
I did already say that part, but yeah.
So as we started renting and that, basically the actual local people would come in saying, I like what you're doing, but how did you get here? What are you doing? And basically we said we're renting it, and they said, but you can't be renting it. There ain't no deeds to the land. And they asked who I was renting it off, and we told them, and they said, check the deeds. She doesn't have ownership of the land. She's literally just lying to you, completely and utter lying. So not just one person said it, but several other locals have said it as well.
There's a lot of people that say that she's just a money grabber as well.
Yeah, we were being told that saying
that she's a money grabbing cow.
That's what we've been told by one.
Someone told us that they'll say it to their face as well. So her face, I mean, not. But yeah, you go on.
So basically, we told her best friend, who was helping us set up, and we asked if we could buy it. So obviously, how much she would like at the time, so we could obviously save up a bit of money to actually, buy the land. And he came back to us and he said she can't sell for 4 or 5 years,
Yeah, Jem put a comment saying like if she wanted to sell the land and have it actual deeds / rights for the land, you would have bought it legitimately. But once she wanted to buy it the legal way, she suddenly wanted to
back off. Yeah,
Yeah,
she wanted us to back off. Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, also all the notices that she has.
I've ripped them off.
Basically.
Oh, do you mean those ones?
These
I thought you meant the
notices
ones that I ripped off today.
was thing we've been told she's committed fraud. These are not. We've been told that these are fraudulent.
I'm just making sure our address ain't on it.
No.
Oh, but the name is on it though. You can't really show that. Slander,
yeah.
don't forget, they'll sue us. Well, not literally. I don't know that part, but
No.
we've been told not to mention no names.
No, but she
it
had
is
these
slander.
on. She had these on.
She had them in
public.
Yeah, she had them in public. So technically, we're not
She had them on
slandering
public
anyone.
view. She had them on public view.
We're lagging.
She had them on public view. So
I think it's just the camera lagging. I don't think we're lagging. 'Cause it's
we
not
got
lagging on here.
told that these are fraudulent and they're being taken down. So basically, you can't exactly, put something fraud up. You see, we've been told by the solicitor when she obviously we asked about the eviction, she said, obviously get on because she can't go down the legal route.
Yeah.
She says she might get the heavies involved, ring the police, call the police and say to them in case anything happens to your animals. She was so worried.
And then everyone just said, please wrap it up now, go home as it's unsafe to carry on, thanks.
So
I should
basically,
ignore it.
no, it's okay. We're okay. We're safe at the minute.
There's no one around.
There's
I
no
don't see
one
no
around.
lights. But I'm hoping, unless someone's walking up
So,
blind.
So
'Cause
basically,
it's dark as hell outside. Oh, shit,
action
yeah.
fraud has been told, so they're now they're doing an official investigation on fraud. The police are now looking into it as well, and they're both linked together. So the police have got the Action Fraud UK thing, so they are now being looked into. We didn't know that we were paying a business. If you were a legit business, wouldn't you give a rent statement? We didn't even have a written contract either, so it doesn't really make sense. So basically we've been told by everyone to stay put and do not leave. We're not going anywhere. We're not going to be leaving. This video is going to be shared all over the place as well, so that people, my daughter is sharing, I think my other daughter at home is sharing.
I shared the link with everyone. I shared it with obviously you already said Chris, I'm allowed to say Chris, so
Yeah.
my sister and all that.
Share the live stream with everyone, because we've been told the only way we've been told.
Because obviously if she kicks us off, she can easily do it to someone else. But if it's spread around enough, hopefully the whole world will see it.
Yeah.
They'll know.
We don't know if she's got any other land that she doesn't own and that she's doing the same to them. So we don't know. And the other thing is, basically, what happens if someone else moves into this? What she's going to do it to someone else? We have been
She'll
physically
get a lot
told.
of money as well doing that.
We have been physically told by some of the locals. We've been told by the council, people who work for the council. We've been told to stay put. Do not move, because otherwise we're playing into her shoes and people think, oh, she must be right, they're moving off. Well, we've been told she's the sort of woman that she will get her own way. And when I showed the evidence to someone who's quite local, they looked up and said, well, she ain't going to get her own way this time. I can assure you of that. So basically...
and then we'll have to wrap this up because it is getting late.
So basically...
and then everyone's just saying, like, wrap it
Yeah.
up.
So basically, you know, at the end of the day, we're staying put, our animals are staying put, the police are now involved as well, also Action Fraud's involved, we've got local people actually supporting us and helping us. In fact, one of the local people was the ones that rang us up and say, something's happened at your small holding. So basically, I know that he's taking videos, he's taking photos on our behalf, he's trying to help.
Oh, that's good. Jem said the lag is okay because the audio is still fine. She also says that we have nowhere to go either, regardless.
Yeah, we don't have anywhere else to go.
We can't really shove the ponies in our room. Like, we've got a house, yeah, but we haven't got nowhere for the ponies to go. Or
But the thing is, we have been told she's committed fraud, right, left and centre. We have been told fraud is fraud and she needs to basically be done. We have been told by solicitors, we have been told by lots of people, you cannot sell without deeds, and she's been caught out, and basically now she's trying to get rid of us. But this time she ain't going to get rid of us, and we've also been told the only way she can get rid of us is through going through the courts to get a section 21.
Yeah, if she wants to get rid of us, she has to prove ownership, really. That's the only real way you're going to get rid of us.
Yes,
proving
go
ownership.
through the courts.
Yeah, go through the courts. I'd like to see you try to do that.
You have to go and get a section 21 to actually get us physically off the land. That's what you need to do. But we know for a fact you won't go down the legal route because basically you do not own the land. If you own the land, why don't you just prove it?
Prove it. We'll pay for the land. Simple as that.
Prove ownership and give us a rent statement like we've asked. You know,
Goodness, this lag is bad.
it's simple as that. You know, all the evidence is in here.
And there's some in here as well, which
and we got video evidence.
I took a video because obviously I can climb over the barbed wire and look at everything. I took a photo and a video and etc. of what they've done. So they've put a massive stone all the way down at the bottom, blocking like the bottom gate. They've put the fence up. You can't see now because it's dark. They've put fences up.
When it was light, you saw.
And there's two trailers as well. They've put their own what was it? They've put their own chains and lock on the fences. They've took all our signs down and they've just put it up where the caravans are. Is what they've done. So.
I mean, we've been told that she won't go down
bolt cutters though. That's what they've done.
They took down our thing. We've got signs that say private property. All our animals and everything are in private trust. So basically, including the land, and you know, all this could have been sorted out if she proves ownership. And I know that if I can remember correctly, our solicitor said maybe we should go to the radio stations and news people to see if this was a really good story, to see what would happen. And I think it would be best if we did go to the news stations or whatever. If you could please.
You're busted. Maybe under typing now.
If you
You need to start wrapping up.
If you can please share this video with everyone. The news people, journalists and that, get it out there because obviously it needs to be done and that. So we're going to stop her from doing what she's doing. We're not
they've understood we're buffering.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a little laggy.
Yeah, it is.
Actually.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's gonna go now. As soon as I itch my nose as well.
So we have been told by everyone, all our team that are helping us, don't let people bully us. We're not letting people intimidate us. We're not letting people bully us. We're going to get the word out. We know she can't go down the legal route because if she went down the legal route,
she have to
prove ownership, which she can't seem to do. Now we're also being told as well, I think it was Chris that told us, and other people
told us. I like how you point at me. I ain't Chris.
No, in the phone. Sorry.
What does he look like? Hold on. I'm not a guy with a beard.
we've been told if she registers the land, basically that's more fraud as well, because she's registering something she doesn't actually own. So we've got to now.
I mean, obviously, if she did it under common law and she registered it, like if she's owned it a year, then she can register it as her own.
Yeah, what the police said.
So obviously, that's what the government
Yeah.
that did. That's how they get buildings and all
She
that.
doesn't want us to go
So.
public with this. She doesn't want everybody to know what she's done. This is the reason why she's got the fence up, to get the heavies out. So basically, she's been caught out.
They've blocked their own their own gate.
Yeah,
which
that's
they
the point.
told us that they need 24 access to, but now they've blocked it themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
So our car being in the way and not letting them have access. Obviously, we can move our car. We don't mind doing
We
that.
have been advised by our team to get these fences moved and these trailers moved. If you can help, please do.
I mean, I don't mind keeping the fences. We can get sheep now.
Yes,
So-
couldn't we?
I've seen people have their sheep in there.
If anyone can help us move these trailers out the way,
You
and
just
these-
need a 4x4 to get
and,
the trailers out, really.
just to move them out the way.
They're not that
Please help us, because some of the one or two of the locals, the guy that called us up and say they put stuff on your land, and that
Oh,
he
yeah.
told us to move, to get someone to help us move.
Yeah, I had to tell Mum to calm down because we were driving and she stepped on.
Yeah.
So she got a bit panicky.
Yeah, I was a bit concerned, and I'm worried about our.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would be concerned, but
I know, but I didn't speed. I
No,
didn't.
but your face concerned me.
Yeah. So I didn't break the speed limit, so we were okay. So basically, how to put it?
Okay, when it goes to the 15 minutes mark, that's when we're gonna have to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so you got
if-
that time.
If any of you could help move the fences and the trailers,
You know,
so
on
we can have access.
Facebook there was a side-by-side, not side, no, 4x4 for sale for £20 because they brought the wrong vehicle. I could have got that.
I didn't even know about it.
I told Dad about it. He said that's a great deal. I get
I like the way you
it's
take
a
them, but not
bro-
me.
Well, he's more convincing. He'll be like, yeah, okay. He thought it was a good idea.
Yeah. Well.
But obviously I can't drive yet, so
So I mean, the thing is, I
gotta wait a little
can't tow anything on the back, because my driving license says I can't drive with trailers at all on my license. So
hopefully next year I'll
we
be
need
able to
help
drive.
in moving these stuff out the way. If you're able to move them, that would be great. She needs.
You can have them.
Yeah, you can.
You can have them for free as long as you can take them.
But just remember, if you want to, there is a turnaround area. They could be put up there, and
That's council's ground though.
that's what we call the gravel pit area. So
It's what
perhaps
the
if,
council's put all the gravel.
yeah, we need to get this shared in all directions. Radios, news centres, get this out there, because like the solicitor said and what other people have said, she won't go down the legal route to get us out, so she's got to get the heavies in. So she's picked the wrong.
I think this is the most she's done, or they've done, because obviously she can't do it herself, can she?
Yeah, she can't do it herself.
Because obviously she has a farm, she has a load of male people
Do you know
in
what
her
the
family,
police?
so...
Do you know what the police said to us today? If that was me, he said I wouldn't touch the land with a barge pole, especially if she didn't own it.
Yeah.
So the police are taking photocopies of the evidence. So
Well, Chris said if it was his land, you'll get 4x4 to get all the stuff off the land and all that shit.
she doesn't seem to be. She's ignored every
Okay,
request.
it's almost at the 50 mark, Mother. You got to wrap it up.
Yeah. So we're gonna go now because obviously, Nanny Brenda
We're
is
on
saying.
borrowed time now.
Nanny Brenda is a bit worried and concerned.
Obviously, it's
And,
getting dark and it's gone past 6 o'clock as well.
So basically, we need as much help as possible to share this, get it out there. It's time to stop these people in their tracks. We honestly didn't know that we were paying a business.
If we can go
either.
back in time right now, we'd correct all of it. It would be like, okay, where's your deeds and all that? Then she'd be like, she'd be like, oh, I'm working on that. Like, that's the only thing, because I can tell she'll say
why
that
don't
part.
she just be honest in the first place? Instead of saying, yeah, I do own it, but what we have learned in this while dealing with land and that, always ask for proof of ownership before you start renting anything, because that will stop a
Jem
lot
says
of,
put your safety first, which is yes, correct.
Yes.
So obviously I wouldn't do a live stream if like I'm being stabbed, you know. That's just the way to put it,
yeah.
really.
So she's
Put your safety
you know,
first.
we're all okay. I don't think she would come at the moment, because she knows that we're probably doing a live, because I expect, because her friends are actually I've liked our page, the Berry Street Smallholding Homestead Facebook page. So
I
basically,
wouldn't know that.
so basically they probably told her and said, oh, they're doing a live. So I wouldn't recommend going down there. But if you can move this stuff, all these fences here, including the thing for us
we
to
could
get,
have the fences. I can see they're only zip tied together. I can easily grab a pair of scissors and get that done myself, if I'm
Yeah.
honest. So
we can
it's
do that.
just
It's
the
just the trailers.
if I had a side by side, I can move the trailers, but obviously I gotta wait until I can afford a car.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, a side by side. If I had $20, I could have got that one on Facebook.
Well, you should have told me. I would have got it.
I can't. I still
And then
can't.
you could-
I
you
still
could-
can't drive though.
No, but you could drive on our private land, because don't forget our land's private.
Oh, I don't know if it's still on Facebook. Oh, I wish I told you now. I could have got a side.
And then,
I could have got a 4x4.
and then we could have.
It was a real
basically-
good one. It was brand new. They just brought the wrong one. They wanted a different 4x4, but they've got a black one. I'm not sure if it was the colour or the seating that was wrong, but they were selling it for £20.
Oh,
They even
okay.
said in the description, we bought the wrong one, so we're just going to give this away for £20.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that. If I
I'm
know,
gonna keep it. I'm gonna
So-
get Gems
so,
to look out for
yeah.
another one for me now.
So basically, if we can have help in shifting
Okay,
this lot,
it's 52 now.
so
You've gone
obviously,
past it, isn't it?
yeah. So if we could have help, please, in shifting this lot, that would be great. Because to affect anybody, you've got to have a Section 21, and then the judge will have its verdict, and then you will wait for the bailiff to come up to escort you out.
It's just your person. Who's that last person there? I recognise the name, but you know, he said he's
Oh.
basically saying not to do a live stream on the land.
You cannot live.
I mean, we could do the live stream on the land, but it's pitch black.
Oh, can you not live on the land?
Oh, live. I thought you
right.
said live. It's
Right.
the exact same
Actually,
word.
we could live on the land if we wanted
if you
to,
could- if
but
you-
we
if you
need to
could-
have some kind of static caravan, or
What
something, because we're a family of 7.
what I was gonna say, I mean, if you were willing to build us a house, then yes.
Well, no,
I meant as a joke.
yeah. We can make like a. Paul recommended to do build us like a cabinet or something we could live in, like a shed, windows and that we can live in. But obviously we're a family of 7, and our youngest is under. Well, he's only 10 years old, and at the moment
He's
quite,
almost 11.
yeah,
2
he's coming up
months.
to he's coming up to 11,
Oh,
and
he's so cute.
he's devastated as well.
Well,
And-
he's like me, just meh, really.
and you know we've got 3 daughters, and we've got 2 sons, and our youngest daughter's 12 years old.
Apparently, I said expecting instead of explaining by accident.
Oh.
Because Jem was explaining to the guy that we can't live there long term. So I said I meant to say thanks for explaining, but I
Yeah,
didn't.
We want to live on.
That was
on
an
site.
accident,
Now,
by the way. I know how to spell.
That's the other thing as well. Now, this lady, this stranger,
This bitch.
claims she's got a holding number. No, not disputable for her fault.
Yeah, the council guy that came to talk to my dad, her husband, said that if we were to have any more chicken, we would need a holding number, which the lady said that she already has a holding number, but why would the council not know that, basically, right?
Yeah.
I'm right,
Well,
yeah.
the councilman said that we got reported because there was gypsies being on site. And when the councilman came, he looked up and said, well, you don't look like gypsies. And what he said was in a sentence, my husband said we're under natural law, and basically said, you know, your animals are well cared for, nothing wrong with your animals, they're okay, they're looked after well. And he also, oh, and by the way, my husband Jason has still got the card and the name of the person as
Sharon
well.
says there are a lot of van lifters down there. Explain to them. I'm sure they would help.
Yeah, I mean, Sharon, if you're willing to if you do any contacts that can
Wait,
help
is
us,
that
that'd be great.
is that Sharon? I don't know how to pronounce that.
Yeah,
Is that Sharon?
yeah, Sharon.
Oh, I
know,
did pronounce it
I know
right.
that you are very kindly
Okay,
been helping.
Sharon.
Been helping us.
I don't normally see that
I
name.
know that you've got all the evidence so far as well.
She one of your friends.
Pardon?
She one of your friends.
Yeah, she's
Oh.
she.
I thought I recognised.
She very
Why are you
kindly.
trying to make your voice go higher than mine?
Sorry,
I was trying to
no,
say
I'm
something.
not trying to. What I'm trying to say is that Sharon came to us, you know, offering her help to us as well. So.
Earl, Nanny Brenda ain't going for a tea unless we're finished. She's worried about us. We're gonna have to wrap it up. Okay.
Don't worry about us. Go and have your tea. We'll be fine.
Dude, she's your mother-in-law and I'm her grandchild. She will not go for her dinner unless I'm safe. You need to understand.
So I know that Sharon has very kindly, if it's the same Sharon that has approached us, she's very kindly offered her help to us as well. So she's got all the evidence as well. We've given her all the information, and also.
Okay, after what you said, we're leaving. We're gonna have to go.
Yes.
Because
So-
Nanny Brenda needs a tea, and I need my sleep.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're gonna have to wrap it up, guys. Otherwise, I'm gonna get into serious trouble, and my name will be mud. So, basically, we are staying put. We're not gonna go nowhere.
Oh
to
yeah,
do-
Jem said make sure you mention how they purposely blocked off your access from actually feeding and caring for your animals. Obviously, we actually did explain that. I said I had me and my older brother had to climb over the barbed wire fence to actually feed them because well, I could go down all the way down to the bottom of the land and purposely walk all the way up, but I don't want to do that. So I purposely climbed over, which I do that anyway.
Yeah.
So it's just easier for me.
So I can't get on the land. You know, I can't physically go. on the land.
Mum can't get on the land. Neither can Dad. Well, obviously Dad would actually go all the way down to the bottom and walk all the way up because he's a big man. He can't handle a barbed wire fence, so he'd break it or something. But I'm a lightweight person, so I can easily go over.
So, like I said, the police have been informed. We have got a reference number for the police. I'll give it to you, Sharon, after the live stream as well. I know that Chris has already got it as well. I know that Chris has very kindly updated Action Fraud UK as well. Because if you were a legit business, one, why didn't you tell us? Why did you tell us that you?
Okay, I've told Nanny Brenda that we're ending it, so we're gonna have to wrap it up for sure. Because
Questions I've got, and then
Mother.
and then we'll wrap it up.
I just said that we're gonna end it now.
So basically, one, why didn't you tell us it was a business that you were representing, and why did you tell us it was solely yours when it wasn't?
She never told us it was inheritance. I don't know.
Yeah. Why did you ignore our requests for proof of ownership, plus a rent statement.
And also, she put these fences here before our rent was even due again, and she's kept the rent money even though she's kicked us off.
Yeah, our rent is paid up to the 13th of February, because we paid our rent up to the 13th of February. We have done nothing wrong. Even the locals have said, I don't know why she's going through this, because basically you've done nothing wrong.
So Jem says that she didn't mean for me to re-say about how I got onto land. She says actually tell the viewers, the people who put the animals at risk. Do you mean like say their names? Or what do you mean? Because obviously the animals are fine, they didn't touch the animals, it's just they've blocked us from feeding the animals, but I can climb over, which I don't mind doing that. But also the fact that they stupidly blocked their own gate as well. I'm not sure. We're gonna have a hard time if we're gonna get feed for them as well, because obviously we'll have to buy food for them, and that's big sacks of food, which obviously if I was to lift over a barbed wire fence, that would rip if I'm not careful.
So we have been told she can't go down the logo, because she can't prove ownership to us, then she can't prove ownership to the court. And to get rid of her, she has to provide, she has to get Section 21 as well, which she can't, she can't do. So now she's trying to get the heavies on us. Please do share this video. We're going to wrap it up now for good this time, and we will see you with updates. I know that my daughter has still got updates for you with videos that we previously done as well. Just to remind you guys, all these structures here that we got, like the dog kennels, the chicken things, the chicken pen, sorry, all that we physically brought ourselves out of our own money. They're not donations.
Jem said no, they put the fences up to prevent you from getting onto the land, so you can actually feed the animals. That's what they intended, even if you found a way around the fences.
Yeah, they're trying to. They're also trying to stay. We've already, obviously, we don't know what's going to happen next.
I have no idea.
Obviously, we are concerned.
I wasn't expecting
well,
any of this today.
We don't know what's going to happen next. Whether they're going to do harm to our animals. If any harm comes to our animals or anything, the police will be...
I was literally, when I found out the locks were off, I was expecting the locks to be off the poultries, because obviously we put the locks on the poultry pens so no one steals them, basically, because they are actually ours. They are looked after. They're spoiled, very spoiled.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the councilman actually looked up and said, our animals are really well looked after. So basically, and he also said in sentence, if anybody else calls, he says, they'll be put down as malicious phone calls. So if anybody says that we're mistreating our animals, they will be put down as malicious, because basically we're looking after our animals, we love our animals. And also the police have been told as well that everything's been done maliciously, and
basically we've done nothing wrong and they're just doing this for no reason.
Yeah.
They did it intentionally to make us, like, they thought that we couldn't get on our property, which yes we can, because we can climb over. But like what my sister said, they did it so
they did it to try and stop us accessing our thing. But they keep going on about Act 1925 146. Hello, with that you have to prove ownership. You have to prove ownership and give us a rent statement.
Okay, it's literally says 6-4.
We're gonna go now.
We're gonna have to go.
Thank you very, very much. I know I've gone on about it a little bit, but we are concerned for our welfare, of our
I
livestock.
can't find my seat.
No, we're not rehoring them. We're not going to sell them.
We're not giving up basically because we know she doesn't own it, and we've got people on our side. So I think we'll win this if we have.
And
if we have, if
making
we're positive,
and
we
doing
will.
false documents as well isn't going to help as well. So, you know, people need to know about what's going on. So if you could please share this live stream
And if you
get
can
it
get
out.
rid of trailers for us, that would be a bonus.
Yes, get rid of the trailers, get rid of the fence.
No, we'll keep the fence.
Yeah, but it needs to be.
I
so
can
we
I
get
can I
that.
can easily do that.
Oh, okay, brilliant. So
I'm a DIY person. I just think got a vehicle and move trailers. That's about it.
I mean, basically, if she owns it, she has to
Basically
prove it.
nothing. We've got to go.
Yeah,
Stop
we've
adding.
got to go. So if you own it, prove it with official documents, and stop telling
Do
rumours
it
as
the
well.
legal way.
Do it the proper legal way.
Yeah, do it the legal way.
If you do it the proper lawful way,
Yeah, then we'll leave, I guess, because obviously that's proven. If she does that, she'll have to prove ownership. But
and give us a rent statement.
if she doesn't prove it the legal way, then obviously the land does. But if she, oh, she was my hands on
Well, we've already said now that she hasn't proven anything, and don't forget, Chris said that if she registers this land, it'd be more fraud anyway. Because actually, the more all she's doing is digging herself a hole, and if she's not careful, she's going to wreck her own reputation. Because once this word gets out, what's going on, people are going to start approaching her. Because the people
Well,
who know her,
obviously we haven't said her name because slander and all that. But obviously everyone around here that actually does know her and know us and that we know her and all that.
a lot
They will
of
be
people think that she
fucked.
owns it, and that. But
Well, everyone says that, what was it? Marshall owns it.
someone said that
But he's passed away 15 years ago. or
one
around there.
person said that they thought it was Marshall. Actually, two people actually
Yeah,
said,
two people said that.
and we know who they are. And they said, well, we thought Marshall owned it.
Well, they said it was used to be Marshall's land, but obviously he's died 15 years ago.
She's trying to scare us with a scaremongering, but he ain't
Yeah,
gonna
they
work.
think they can scare us by having trailers and a fence, but obviously they're ours now, considering they're on our land. But we want to get rid of the trailers, which we can, considering they're on our property,
Yeah,
which I'm correct. Because
Yeah.
obviously you gave her that notice,
notice of default. Yeah,
so
so
hence
she's
the
in
land is
default.
ours.
Yeah, she's had 40 days over to prove ownership, well over 40 days. That is from the 7th of December. She was received the first official document, which the solicitors thought it was great wording, and that was sent to her on the 13th, and she's completely ignored everything. But she doesn't want us to ignore her when it comes down to paying the rent, or I
Yeah.
need the rent money.
Or leaving for that
We
fact
have been
as well.
we have been told.
Okay,
that
when this car passes,
we-
we're gonna go.
yeah, we're gonna go. So
Because we do have to wrap up. My
we are being told. We
grandma
are being
needs head
told that
tea.
she always gets what she wants,
Yeah.
whether people like it or not. But the thing is, we don't use bullying tactics.
No, we're fair.
We have people who are kind-hearted that have actually used their time for free for us. They didn't ask for any money. They're not being bullied. They simply just helping us out of the goodness of their heart. At least we're not using bullying tactics like some people are.
We're just trying to feed our animals every day. That's about it.
Right, we're gonna go. It's lovely
Yeah.
to see you all
Even though we're not seeing you, but yeah.
on the thing. Please share this live stream.
Share, subscribe, and all that.
Yeah, don't forget to ring that bell, because we're going to do our fighting to keep this land, and if needed, we'll...
And the Patreon as well. I'll see if I can get Jem to put it on there.
Please go to the Patreon.
If you heard that,
and-
Jem, put the Patreon in the description or
yeah,
comments.
and also the GoFundMe. The
Yeah, the
reason
GoFundMe.
it's like a different price is because basically when my daughter tried to set up the GoFundMe page, it set up a completely different one, and it shouldn't be that thing. I think it should be the sort of like around 40,000 is what we originally wanted, but it kept GoFundMe kept
Another
playing
car.
up. So if you could please like, subscribe, go to our channels.
Share the video with everyone you know, and hopefully we can get
Yeah.
someone to move these damn bloody trailers. I think that there's two of them. One's got wood in it, or something in it, and
Yeah.
one's a tractor trailer, like you can carry hay in it and all
Yeah.
that.
So if they think they can use bullying tactics to stop us, they've got another thing coming. We're not scared of her no more. We've been told by everyone so far not to let anyone bully us. We're not going to. We're going to keep our promise. We're going to keep fighting. We promise.
They can't do nothing anyway, because if they like release our animals into the road, then we'll just have to definitely call the police then.
Yeah, well, they'll be done then for animal cruelty on top of everything else.
And it's not their animals. We've got the papers for them as well.
Yeah, we got their passports, and also they're held in a private trust as well. We're trying to live on. We're going to try and live on the land, but we can't do that. At the moment, we are a family of 7, and basically we need to organise properly.
Minus me next year.
We need to basically.
Well, I'll still be part of your family. Just won't be in the house.
So basically, we need to organise properly. If you can come
I don't
down
know who
and
this person is, but they're in a different language. It says rent or whatever like that. I'm not sure what that bottom one is.
I'm not actually sure.
Jem might know.
Yeah, it might be. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I don't trust those things. They look like scammers.
Just in case it could be a scam.
Yeah, a lot of people with live streams normally have scammers.
So basically, we're going to do our best, and we paid rent up to the 13th of February, and
Which I understand, if they put all these fences here on the 13th, fair enough. Like we paid rent till then, but now it's just weird.
Well, the thing is, she's in default, and we need to show everyone she's in default. This is what Chris has said. We need to let the world know who owns the land now, because she's failed to prove ownership.
Okay, we've already said like, comment,
Right.
share, subscribe, ring the
Yeah.
bell,
So we're gonna
and
go
share
now.
the video.
If you know of anybody who would like to come down and help us physically, to help us,
You gotta
that'd
be nice
great.
though. You gotta be nice.
You gotta be nice. If you're not nice, then we don't want you here. But if you're nice, please calm down and please do help support us, because the more supporters we get for this land, the better, because we could show the bullies then.
Okay, Jem said it's nothing to worry about, just a account that comments for no reason.
Oh, okay. So basically, we need to stop bullies, trying to bully us as a family. So if you're one of these people that want to support
You do realise
us,
you can drive as well
Please.
as we'll just end the live stream.
please do come down to Cornwall to help us as
Or
well.
something.
We need supporting letters as well, so if you want to support us, please do send an email to berrystrip@gmail.com as well.
Okay, we're gonna have to go
Right.
now, guys.
Take care. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.